I knocked on the door of that house and it smelled like gasoline everywhere. And the lady answered the door and she had little kids around her knees. And I said, "Why are you here?" And she said, "Because the pipeline company won't settle with us." I said, "Are you kidding me? You've got to get these kids out of here. That will ruin them." They settled with them less than 2 weeks later.
As many of you know, the genesis of this project began in a response to a 2014 pipeline of at least 369,000 gallons of diesel and jet fuel that contaminated waterways and wetlands in Belton. After months of continued pollution and years of inadequate action, Upstate Forever and Savannah River Keeper filed a Clean Water Act lawsuit as a last resort to get that site cleaned up.
The Savannah River Keeper, Upstate Forever, and Southern Environmental Law Center and the county, in the form of an amicus brief, took this all the way to the 4th District Federal Court in Richmond, Virginia.
We started with a $1.5 million settlement that's housed at the Foothills Foundation, and every single year we'll give between $100,000 and $200,000 a year, specifically for water quality projects for at least the next 20 years.
And who got it this first go?
The first round went to Anderson Soil and Water District and the Rocky River Conservancy.
We are very excited about this grant. This is going to offer students in Anderson County a lot of different ways to learn about water quality and how they can become citizen scientists within the county. So we're going to be able to offer 8 different water trunks, which is going to have different tools for educators to be able to teach their students about how to monitor water within the area.
And what this grant will provide us is the opportunity to start enhancing and restoring those wetlands and those waterways while protecting them, making them better places, but also reach out to those underserved communities that are directly within the area, right in their backyard, that do not know that there may be potential problems. And so these citizen science projects are going to reach out to the communities, provide them hands-on experience performing the analysis, taking the water quality samples, sending them off to the lab, and letting them become the stewards, letting them become those in charge of the environmental concerns within their backyard.
And a community is absolutely only as strong as its elected officials. And those elected officials that you have here stood up, spoke up, and continued to yell and scream and get the attention that was required.
I want to thank the people in this community for pushing and getting something done, but also it's for all citizens. It's like this beautiful lake behind me here, Broadway Lake. It's a beautiful lake. It's not just people who live on this lake. That's a public lake. It's not private. All the citizens of Anderson County gets to enjoy it.
We are blessed here in Anderson County to have fresh water. And again, I'd like to thank everyone that played a part, just showing how we can come together as a community.
We can't do enough to protect our beautiful county and our waterways. So thank everybody for being here, and thank everybody for what you've done.
The cleanup is ongoing. It will eventually come here if it hasn't already.
Into Broadway Lake.
Yes, this is Broadway Lake. The creek that starts right near the spill, it's within a couple of 100 feet. There's still a sheen evident there. There are multiple test wells. I think there's a sparging unit and all sorts of things. They claim it's going to take about 20 years to clean up.
Each year we will solicit grants from the community. Our intent is only to give away basically what we make. So this year it's about $120,000. We hope to give away about $250,000 every single year in perpetuity, at least 20 years. The fund is coming up, so if you know of good projects, specifically if you know of a teacher who is super inspiring and loves to work with their kids and just needs a little bit of money, let us know.